store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Dexter Fowler strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Dexter Fowler.
And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
5 o'clock.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Sale has his target. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around second, he'll try for third.
Batting third, first baseman.
Well, you don't generally see a whole lot of triples to left field. Why? Because the throw to third is obviously a much shorter one for a left fielder than a right fielder. But he makes it in there anyway.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are two good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
A man at third with one away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are two gone now. With a moment now, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Men on third with two down. 2-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, and you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Skied into very shallow right. Betts over to his left. And that's the third out. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base path is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes has a beat on it. 1 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's got light tower power. Make a mistake up in the zone, and you better be prepared to see it leave the yard.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive. Has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
First offering on its way. Mike Trout swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Line softly out toward left center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
David Ortiz will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park with no score. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Grounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Bryce Harper will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ballgame.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning. even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
On the ground to third. A play at the plate. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate.
I think the decision to send him boils down to one thing. You're facing a guy that's very likely not going to give you a whole lot to work with. You've got to take your chances when they come around because there probably won't be too many of them. This time, didn't pan out.
Sales sets. First pitch on the way. Buster Posey is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. NL leaves one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Miguel Cabrera will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Back goes Harper. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Batting six.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
To short. And he's retired, 1 away. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. Now, that's an important run down there at third. He can't be chasing pitches like that.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. High and deep to straightaway right. Cespedes going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run home run for Manny Machado as the American League moves out in front here, 2-0.
One out, runner on third. He's just looking for something he can get in the air, and he does a lot more than that. He gets this thing high in the air all right, and all the way over the wall, too.
Batting eight.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley.
And Cueto starts him out with strike one. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1 pitch. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's what he should have done the last two pitches.
And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Salvador Perez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at Arenado. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
Oh, love it.
But 2 come across to
Lo más
score in the
importante fue
inning,
mi home
courtesy of
run.
this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Daniel Murphy steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
And you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Sale gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Dexter Fowler will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 flyouts here to start the inning. It's a little different pitching in this place. You got to figure the more fly balls he gets here, the better.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around. You want to make guys hit it on the ground, and you still do, but there's no question that fly balls get swallowed up here much easier than they do in just about any other park in baseball.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They trail it here 2-0. Noah Syndergaard is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 34, Noah Syndergaard.
Jose Altuve will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. We'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
And that is not good.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Mike Trout will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, Ain't nobody going to touch him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
David Ortiz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And down goes Ortiz as he swings and misses for strike 3.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Nolan Arenado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
And he'll step off. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Bradley on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Yoenis Cespedes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. still 2-2. Hit to short. Machado has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 34.
Bryce Harper steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Madison Bumgarner will come in and pitch now.
For the National League, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
First baseman, number 35.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it and taken in out there for the first out. Ready to take his hats again, Manny Machado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Bumgarner has his target. Here he comes 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Grounded to third. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to first. Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him.
No way. That was awesome.
The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We played 4 full. The AL out in front here, 2-0. Buster Posey is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he'll reach first safely. A bare-handed pickup.
Now batting.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Dexter Fowler will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Corey Seager steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the American League 2 and the National League 0. Jose Fernandez will be the new pitcher.
For the National League, number 16, Jose Fernandez.
Salvador Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player. And, you know, he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, the total package.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Bounce to first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. American League goes down in order. They're up 2-0. Paul Goldschmidt makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Nolan Arenado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Anthony Rizzo will come in now with 2 away. And to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guy. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 2-0. John Lester will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34, John Lester.
Mike Trout stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
American League, center fielder, Mike.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cespedes over to his right. 1 away.
Now batting number
David Ortiz ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1 and 2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the American League 2 and the National League nothing. Back here at Petco Park, the American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Bryant is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Chris Bryant.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Bryce Harper ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here.
Este es un punch clave del partido.
Down the first baseline. Hosmer has it. The second for one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Buster Posey steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he has.
And that ball gets by him. And it is a run. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Drilled on the ground is short. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Chris Bryant will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Ben Zobrist will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Steven Strasburg will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Your attention, please. Now playing center field.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for